Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty French Empire. So we're doing pretty good. We're a little bit behind pace for expansion, but we're starting to hit the period of the game where expansion's easier. Specifically, we're headed towards the next admin tech here, which will give us a new idea group, which we're going to put into admin ideas, which should allow much greater expansion much more efficiently. However, right now we are looking at a coalition of the Ottomans and several other nations, which I'm a little bit worried about fighting, so hopefully they don't come kill me. um, so we'll see how that goes as time passes onwards. Hopefully the coalition will start to disband against me. We're still going to keep colonizing in Asia. We've actually just got another colony complete. We've now we're jumping our way up to there. I'm wondering if should jump my way all the way up to Japan and then work my way back down through Japan itself. I might try that. Boy, the Anu have expanded due to their alliance with the Ming, interestingly enough. Other thing I can try and do here is take out those guys. Anyhow, that's more just to expand it out. Liege has now attacked Burgundy over a succession war. What in the world? Oh, Nassau has fallen under the sway of Burgundy, and Liege is trying to stop it. This might be one of the more pitiful wars I've seen in a while. I don't see how Liege wins this, but you never know. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We're doing okay. I've got to start conquering Asia, if I have any hope of doing this, which as time goes on, I have less and less hope that I'll conquer the world, but you never know. We're trying to integrate Milan, but it's taking a long time, seeing as we have lots of diplomatic relations, and our ruler has zero diplomatic skill to speak of. Ooh, that is nice, though. Richelieu has arrived. He is a statesman. We are definitely adding him into the government. And we are going to get that tech. Now we will get that idea group. And then we will continue focusing admin to try and get that done. Also thinking it might be worth buying a level 3 admin advisor, just because we need the money. Yeah, I think I'll do that, and I think I'll actually promote him once to just try and get a little bit more admin power. Overall, I want to try and get as high ministers as soon as possible because of obviously the benefits of having more monarch points. Go kind of without saying. Well, we use 10 a month to integrate Milan. Wow. Expensive. Any way to make that less expensive? I'd have to finish admin ideas. No, I probably shouldn't annex Milan then. Oh well. We'll do that for now. In 5 years, I got to remember to repeal this foreign advisors cost. It's going to cost me a little bit more money on my advisors, but will give me one more admin power a month, which I guess is worth it. I'm also going to promote this guy one level, even though we're doing fine military. Tech-wise, we need to keep up. Unfortunately, all our ideas are going to be full cost. It'll be a while before that becomes really profitable. Traveling minstrel. I will take artist. That would be there. Oh, I don't need you. I'll take this stability then. I could theoretically take him and then promote again to try and boost it up, but I think at this point it's just easier to go with what I have. We'll establish Sunday schools for the rest of the game. That will increase conversion strength, so I can actually start working on some of these Muslim provinces I have. Could also boost some of this stuff, but I don't think I want to right now. Right now we're tolerant of heretics. I think that's worth keeping, especially if we're going after Europe. Tolerance of heathens I can't really do anything about, unfortunately. But it does mean I could theoretically justify going religious ideas just to convert the Muslim provinces. Colonial Eastern America is now the sole domain of Portugal. Cool. That's not going to help too much, but it'll at least make some progress. Oh, and apparently we have another merchant. Deploy. You're deployed, you're deployed, you're deployed. Caribbean, I believe, will be the next location. Yes, not perfect, but we'll do for now. I also need to continue diverting trade to the English Channel, and ideally I'd kill the Dutch, but currently allied to the Dutch, so it will survive for the time being. Let's make sure that that isn't a trade company. You know, actually, I might just not send that guy there for now. I might send him to Australia and get that started. Ideally, I'd like to get Australia going and then move on elsewhere. The trick is to try and get the colonial nations up and running pretty much as fast as one can. 2 years, then we could theoretically attack those guys again. And I might wait. Looks like Spain is dealing with some Moroccan rebels, which is nice to see. Actually, no, they're at war with Tunis, Ottomans, and Beja. Oh! This is actually good. The Ottomans are currently tied up in a war. Downside is the coalition could still theoretically attack me, and I don't think Spain would join now. It is a little worrisome. On the other hand, Bohemia should join. That's 40,000. Prussia's at 19,000. Excuse me. And Portugal's still around. Amazing Mantua with 2 provinces can field as many troops as Milan with a lot more provinces. Regardless, we have at least some stability going in Italy, and once we gain that, that should be like 70 or 80 development just from integrating Milan. Not that we'll be able to use it really, but I can, since it will be Milan itself. I should in fact be able to add it as states without having to pay a coring cost. Obviously I'm paying admin to core it, Diplo to core it, rather than admin, so. And we got another time where our ruler is a sinner. But we have at least a good heir now. We have a solid heir. Well, at least it's progress. Wars of religion isn't going to happen, so I don't know why it's still staying there, but it can happen. Age of Revolutions. In order to trigger it, we have to have less than 1 stability or less prestige than 0. That's actually pretty easy for us to do. Courting country might be a thing at some point, though. I don't actually know what our limit is for courting country. I should check that. We can have up to 90 absolutism. If we do courting country and we win it, that would put us to 100. On the other hand, I don't know if I want to win it. Looking at it rather objectively. Yeah. Just because it's a long, hard struggle. It is very strong, though. I was going to do something with the money. Ah, yes, I was going to raise an army. There we go. That should... Oh, I can still raise some more troops. Let's raise... Do a split here. 5 EU, 5 EU. You know what? Let's just do all 10 mercenaries. Why not? Split 2. Can't afford that. We need 240. Okay, I can do that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to disband the HRE or become emperor anytime soon. Wasn't able to stop the Protestant emperorship, and I'm not about to convert to Protestantism, not in the position I'm in. I think I lose the Edict of Nantes if I do, so we want to avoid that as much as possible. We need a little bit more there. So where do we want to war? I could beat... Oh, Mali's in the... Oh, everybody's in coalition. That's what I got to do. I got to outwit the coalition here. Which pretty much going to go until Ottomans leave or Burgundy leaves. Burgundy killed Liege, by the way. That was a very quick, easy war. Ottomans have left. Yemen is leaving. Cologne, Mali, everybody's leaving. Perfect. My new raised army makes the difference. Actually, I could theoretically pick a fight with Burgundy, couldn't I? Most of Europe outside the Ottomans don't care. Let's see. Could I theoretically attack these guys without the Emperor getting involved? I I doubt it. I'll have to see what Ansbach cares about. Ansbach is allied to Brandenburg, Frankfurt, and Austria. Darn, who's their rival? The Palatinate, Bavaria, or Nuremberg? Not really anyone I want to fight right now. How about up here? Oh, the Dutch beat up Denmark. I can attack Denmark, or I can pick a fight with Norway. I'm going to pick a fight with Norway. I'll pick a fight with Norway. That's what I'll do. That's an unexpected war on my part, but I think picking a fight with Norway would be the way to go. If I can win this, I can probably steal, first of all, I can steal their Caribbean lands, which would be really solid. Also, I don't think Norway has a navy. No, they don't. I should be able to just land troops with pretty much impunity there. So we will land troops in Norway. We should conquer Norway, and that should give us more control of the Caribbean, and more importantly, gets us started into expanding into the Scandinavian Baltic area, which we have to do in the long run anyhow. So let's win that fight, capture a ship, which is not wonderful. I'd almost prefer not to capture the ship. Anyway, more ships, I guess in the long run, saves me money. Burgundy isn't too happy with me. Another conversion done. I guess I'll start working on Muslim provinces. 67% done Milan. We keep ticking up and then dropping like 7, so not the best. We are occupying that province though, which means I need to pull you up as well. At some point I'll have to send a single troop over there to take the Faroes Islands, but that shouldn't be too hard. The Dutch are really expanding. I don't know. I think I'd much rather fight larger single nations than many small nations. So our marriage with Spain has died out. Although annoyingly, they're being pretty solid and constantly having heirs. Oh, wait a second. Okay, Trasmara. Okay. Should be relatively easy for me to overrun Norway. Saxony's kind of a joke, and Prussia will handle that for me. Other than that, this Marchen might also be a nice target to steal some land of, if I can get away with it. And we're going to keep trying to become Papal Controller as much as possible. 20% chance, that's not good. I suppose it's the best we can get. I'm going to raise a single unit there. And we'll land that on that island. We could probably then move on to take Iceland as well, which should be solid. Saxony. Actually, wait a second. Looking at Saxony. I could theoretically vassalize Saxony, couldn't I? That would annoy too many people, though. We'll just do this. They're one province. They don't have amazing cores. I'll take what I can get. And where's... Okay, the troop's still being trained. Fair enough. And we are about 100 power away from getting 25% cheaper cores on top of our absolutism bonuses. Going to be good to see. Wait a second. How big is Norway? Norway's relatively tiny. Maybe I can vassal Norway? Never really thought about trying to vassalize Norway or one of the others. How big is Sweden? 200 something. Interesting. My guy's going to be out of manpower though. I don't think I'm ever going to actually manage to reinforce that army now that I'm thinking about it. This is mostly mercenary army, so I can keep it in the field almost indefinitely. That is a problem, though. That army's not reinforcing fast enough. Oh, maybe next month it might. Let's see. Not quite. Maybe after I get the idea, I might be able to do that. Oops, Spain and I might be coming into conflict soon. They're really not happy with my colonial nation of Mexico. It's fine. Portuguese settlements, Portugal itself is doing fairly well. And Scottish Brazil is also working away. Be done with another one fairly soon. Oh, Papal controller went to Sweden. Darn. Hoping I could get away with this war without it. Let's do that. Adaptability. Means I ran out of one of my I wanted. Is Sweden's at war with these guys now? No. Sweden just happens to be marching through that area. Can't demand as much as I would like. Darn. I can take this march in though. I could take them. Is it worth it? No. Well, more worth it just to piece them out at the moment. Oh, that province is under control. Let's actually raise a mercenary there briefly. Another general died. Wow, I'm losing generals here all of a sudden. Raise you, keep you drilling. Raise you, keep you drilling. No? What are we looking at in terms of professionalism? 53, that's not bad. Eventually we're going to get into a war, we're going to have to use it, which is why I'm stockpiling it as much as I can. I'm much more concerned about running out of manpower than I am money, so... Oh, Russia's satisfied for the moment. Subject nation. We're going to leave Prussia because why not? Prussia's a solid nation over here. Good generals, good rulers. I could theoretically put my dynasty on the throne, but it's not really worth it. Yeah. Now here's a weird question, right? If you union Prussia, and they have the Prussian government form, does that mean your heirs then get that +3 military stuff? I thought about that. No. I would want these territories. I would prefer all of those. We also would want Iceland, want the Faroes themselves, and we're going to want to try and cut off Sweden, if possible. Don't technically need that one. Nor do I technically need that one. I could do that. And that would give me most of that region. You know, I might just do this. Take what I get, come back for more later. Got a lot of coring to do here. Oh, we can at least march this army out. Ban those two. We go over there. I'm curious to see if the Caribbeans will automatically become a colonial nation or not. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I have to core them first. And apparently I'll have to send troops to kick them out of that area because they want independence. Oops. Didn't think about that. Really annoys Sweden, who's actually a junior partner of Denmark again? What is going on here? That's weird. What do people think about that? Most people don't care about that conquest? Awesome. We're going to move on to Denmark then. We should be able to attack them soon. That means I don't need you to there, I just need to grab you instead. Good. I think 41,000 troops should be, with the help of Prussia, should be pretty good about subduing Sweden and Denmark. Although Denmark's fleet is a problem. Their navy at? I'm curious. Their navy got beaten up. Okay, they still have a ton of galleys though. That'll be risky. Any fight I do there is risky. Also, apparently I've got a ton of naval force limits if I want it. And apparently the Dutch were the first to get around the Pacific. Well, let's go liberate the Caribbean back to my control. That's not really liberating, is it? Yeah, we're going to sail to there. Working on that. And we should still be able to hostilely stop any potential rebellions. We're losing money now because we are rooting out corruption. Ah, that is why. Good. Glad to know it's not a total waste. The next thing I need to do is try and get the one more tech here. Mercenary maintenance. Actually, I'd like 2 more. Mercenary maintenance and reduced interest. Then I think I can pause admin for a while. Are there any wonderful policies I need? Just influence, really. Okay. Okay, that's another conquest up there. While that's being planned, let's pick off fight down here, I guess. Beat up Mali a bit. Huh? Oh yeah. Sometimes the game gets a little bit messed up when you've got you lose or gain a diplomat. Usually when you lose a diplomat. I'm calling Spain. Be a relatively easy war for me, but Spain can hunt down all the little units. Plus, the more wars I engage Spain in, the less war Spain itself can fight in. Actually, thinking about this, I don't think I need to actually core as many of these provinces as I am. I just need to control them. Oh well, I'm probably wasting a little bit of admin power here. I won't spend any more admin power for a while. I'll form the colonial nation rather than wasting more admin power. And that should give me French Caribbean as compared to Portuguese Caribbean, Cuba I mean, and be useful scheme of things because that should give me, it won't give me another diplomat, another merchant or anything, but it won't be, it'll be steering more trade to me and paying tariffs, which is useful. Let's move you actually over here now I'm thinking about it. While we pick that fight here, I should also move to fight you over here. That will lose me Spain though, so do I want to do that yet? I don't know. How much longer do I keep Spain as an ally and let them conquer all of the New World, or how soon do I stop them and do it myself? The Dutch are also colonizing. Great. Everybody's colonizing. Okay. Denmark, I can fabricate a claim then on this province. They're very rebellious, so that means I'll literally be fighting just the Danes for Sweden. Because Denmark has no allies. I'll pick this fight. Not particularly worried about Denmark. Sweden's army shouldn't be coming to their aid. It isn't. I'm worried it might be there for a moment. Okay, and for some reason I'm still able to core those provinces. That's a relief. How much to kill Mali? I can wipe them out. Okay. Means I need 100% war score though. We'll accept the petition for the moment. You know what? Stop them there. You deal with that. How's the Swedish war going? Prussia should be able to help us, which is going to make life a lot easier. Never really noticed the difference in blue between Sweden and France. I knew there was one, obviously, but it's interesting to see the actual difference. Better cannons, better cavalry, always good. What I really want is, I'm after the cheaper mercenary maintenance at some point, because mercenaries are the key to saving manpower. In fact, that's why this army is composed of largely mercenaries. How much more do I need? You. Not much more. Interesting. And the Caribbean is almost cored. Swedish pretender rebels. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Shoot. Last thing I want is Sweden to gain its independence. Okay. Oh wait, they probably can't gain independence while I'm fighting them. Although I don't know if I want to risk that. Considering for some reason Sweden is now reoccupying provinces. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it's a little annoying. We'll send troops to the Netherlands. Netherlands are fighting Bremen and Hamburg. And that's a very expansionist Hamburg, isn't it? Or Hamburg, technically. That's Norwegian separatists. Let's support the clergy. And these guys. No. A bit better. Still behind Diplo-wise, but we're 78% done with Milan. Press that rebel. How close are we here? Oh, I just need a little bit more. And apparently I need to actually build to my force limit at some point. 11 more troops. I should do that soon, actually. Shoot, I lost that siege. Do they have any people in it, though? Only 100. Okay, so I could retake it reasonably fast. Mali is so close to being a surrender. Just need like 2 or 3 more provinces. Good. Prussia has arrived. Good. Trinidad is done. That should almost be enough. Down there. Sweden is still in fact a genius partner. Okay. Worried there for a moment they might gain their independence, but it looks like I was worried over nothing. On the other hand, that will be it for Mali. Thanks for playing. There you go. Mali is out. That gives me pretty much complete control of the Niger region. Good. And more importantly, I haven't actually gotten overextended. Hi. Probably core Brittany. I know I'm spending more stuff. I'm just thinking I want to get that done. We need to raise to force limit, don't we? Force limit is 14 away or so. Raise you here. And I'll raise 4 more. Yeah, that should get me towards force limit unless I've terribly miscalculated it. I have a little bit. Okay. There's been a slight increase due to me coring Brittany. That should stabilize that region a bit. I'm taking out the Norwegian separatists. Norwegian West Indies separatists, on the other hand, are taking a little bit more effort to deal with. So close, though. Prussia for the win here in terms of occupation. So, every month we're just losing more and more Diplo power. It's a problem. Can I do this? March. I gotta be a little bit careful about what I'm gonna try and take here. Like to do that, essentially. At minimum, I need to do that. All the separatists I have. Apparently that wasn't enough to form colonial nation. I guess not. Okay, well, or one of the Brittany ones. Why is my army maintenance killing me? Oh, because I'm reinforcing mercenaries. Duh. That's why. Huge loss due to mercenary reinforcement. Huge loss. Prussia or I can easily deal with that. I gotta deal with these guys again. Wow. The Norwegian West Indies separatists are quite driven to be independent, aren't they? There we go. That's dealt with. I'm gonna fall into debt here, but I expected as much. Do that. That'll help a little bit. How are we doing troop-wise? We need 1 more unit trained. Okay. I can also fabricate a claim on you. Right? Oh, did I send this to the wrong person? Oh. That's awkward. That's really awkward. Oops. I can't do that till I actually complete exploration ideas. Okay. Guess I'll go back towards the Congo? I guess. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go with it, so. Lone, revolt in Kilwa, and in the St. Martins. Actually, I should use you to repress these rebels. Question is, are you going to get there before the rebels occupy the province? Apparently not. Or, apparently you will. Okay. I'll take the money, actually. I know the Diplo power would be more useful, but prevent the debt again, I guess. Oh, I can't take out Norway unless somehow I can, Denmark, unless I get enough troops somehow to stop them. Curious to see what I would need to... Gosh, I would want to actually remove Denmark itself. Wonder if I can't do it. Okay. Can I take over Finland? I can pretty much do that. I just need a better war score, which I'm not sure I'm going to get. Because of Denmark's overwhelming fleet. In the meantime, though, we have built a force limit, which means I can do expand France, and more importantly, I will be able to do conquer new states once I get Splendor as full as can be. Let's send you to deal with outraged nations, of which I'm sure there are several. Thanks to my rather aggressive wars. Nope, nope. You that. Ah, shoot. Okay, there we go. Go to there. I need a couple armies repressing rebels. And we need a general. I don't have one. Let's hope I can win without a general. Okay, we won without a general. Good. Progress is being made. The fact I can't fabricate claims on that guy is annoying. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I make a province of interest there, maybe my colonial nation will do something. I doubt it, but you never know. It's annoying Norway is so invested in this war. Speaking of wars, where's my Prussian army? Russia, where are you? Not clear. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to take out Sweden in a single war, but I can protect them from Russia, which is progress, I guess. And I can I take anything else? Take that. Not that that helps much. I need 100 war score for that. I'll do that, I guess. Not the best use of resources or time, but it does get me a handful more provinces. And it cuts Russia off from expanding to the west. On the other hand, Russia could theoretically, and probably will, declare war on me and call in the Ottomans. So, things to be wary of, I guess. Pay back that loan. I should be able to solve my money problems before then, I'd hope. Killua is attackable. Do I have a claim on you? No. Fabricate one. Yep. And where else are we looking? Yao would be a nice target. They are too large to be taken out of a single war, though. But I could, in fact, start fabricating claims on them. Stability or prestige? I'll take the stability, I guess. Okay. Ooh, I'll take the admin power, actually. Malian separatist. Nope, I'll let you revolt and then I'll stop you. These guys, I suspect, are still counter-espionaging me. Are they? Not clear. Are you going to tell me if they're countering espionaging me or not? Apparently not. Okay. We've got a couple wars that I'm being called to help with. I don't really want any of these wars, but I will be semi-involved, I guess. Well, that was a very quick war, but I got some favors out of Spain over it. So I can use Spain in my next wars. Hungary and Austria, not the biggest threats. We'll have them be dealt with later, but I think that's actually a good stopping point for now. We have made it to 2,200 almost development. Once we get Milan, we'll even be better shape. So progress is being made. We've got, how much absolutism? 37. We will be getting more, obviously. And we've caught up in tech. We've taken out a good portion of Sweden, and we've worked on Norway. We've taken over the Caribbean. Obviously, the Dutch and the Spanish are our current issues. I need to start looking into expanding over here a little bit more. Malacca would be a nice target if the Ming weren't going to come help them. As it is, I might have to just work on taking out countries like Brunei and Majapat. But for that, I need a navy. And for that, I actually need a stable functioning government. So I think this will be it for this video, and we'll figure out what I'm doing next time. Hopefully we'll actually manage to annex Milan at some point. I doubt it, but we'll see. And that will be it. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.